Welcome to the Talking Diaries podcast featuring Dr. Louis Koster with John Kremer.
You also said something that the solution to unhappiness is never found in the thinking. It's found in the connecting to my being and experiencing the fullness of my being. Ultimately, what people want is happiness, but they don't know how to go about it. Hopefully,
Yes,
through this process of inquiry, people will start to learn how to go about it. You also said something. You said happiness is when you know your being. The language of being is love and unity. And that answer right there came out of your question. What is the language of being? And again, you've said before, even today, that the words can't describe that particular state, but there is within the being a particular language. I guess you could say the language of being is love and unity. Most of the language that we have in the outside world, you could say, or in the political world, social world, and so on, is the language of division. But the language of being is love and unity.
yes. So to expand on what you just said, which is amazingly interesting and so inspiring, is and that might open up something just in terms of clarity, and it is an elegant distinction. You could say the language of being versus the language of I. So I, as in the personal, which gives a world of duality of experience, uh, the world of I am that or I am this, while being is I am. And it is an interesting understanding of language because we the understanding of language is when we verbalize something. So, but in this context, the language of being, like what connects us, so to speak, is love and unity. While the language of I is that of division, of duality, and is that of an appearing reality. Language itself, by its mere structure of creating an object and a subject, gives an experience of duality. And that is where the conflict is. And also, it gives us then a sense of self, which is not the full sense of self. That when you get wrapped up in that is a sort of conflict.
Thank you for listening to the Talking Diaries podcast featuring Dr. Louis Koster. For more information, check out louiskoster.com/talking diaries and subscribe to the Talking Diaries YouTube channel. Also, check out louiskoster.com/quiz and take the free quiz to discover more about yourself.